Right, so I thought I'd do a few pockets today, because I've got these book pages. They're very tall, so I thought, oh, what should I do with them? And these fold over lovely to make nice pockets. That's 11 by 6.5. That one, okay. And I tend to do these by eye. There's actually some nice pictures in some of these, so let's have a look. It's that one and that one's. I know there's some, because I like that picture. I love that picture. That'd be great for a fairy journal, wouldn't it? That one's nice as well. Oh, it's on the back of that. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah, that one's not brilliant. So, okay. Now, I tend to do this by eye. No measurements. Okay. Right. We want the first bit. Right, to come, so you sort of like, I want the first pocket to be, I don't know, about there, I suppose. You see what I'm doing? I'm just sort of folding up. Yeah. Let's have a look. I have done one. Well, I haven't finished it, but I sort of just sat here folding it and thought, oh, that's nice. How big is that? All right, let's do it that. So that's 3.25. That first bit. So, oh look, that wasn't far off, was it? Okay, so just down a little bit more. Okay, so fold over about 3.25 down from the page. I mean, if you've got different size book pages, do it accordingly. So I'll try it with another size in a minute, and then have a little bit of a gap there. Okay, about 3/4 of an inch or an inch, something like that. So that's your first bit, and then come up. You can do it odd size, or you can do it the same. Right, we just don't want that. That's 4. Okay, I wouldn't want to go any wider than that for my journals, and then you've also got to tuck at the back. Okay. I'm actually going to come in just a little bit, I think. Like that. But then I will put that down there just to strengthen that bit. Yeah. I'm not worried about that crease in there because I can cover that. And if you didn't like that, then put it the other way. Like so, but I don't mind it, but depends what you want and what you like. There. Okay, and then we've got tuck spot in there. So that could be a floating one. Right, so I've done 2. So these all need sort of like covering. Not covering so much. I quite like that one actually. I would leave that. I'll just tea stain the rest, if you know what I mean. But this one's a little bit worse. So what I'm going to do is put some coffee or tea, whatever you've got. I've got a mixture of both. I've actually got a bit of fairy liquid in, only because it just has. Because I was doing something with fairy liquid and I had a bit left over, so it went up in here. Okay. What I can do is just do that. Okay. Dry that off. Okay, so I've inked up the edges as well. Okay, all that shows. Yeah, and that one there. This one, most probably that will be stitched down. I'm going to leave this one as is. Nature Journal, fabulous. This one I'm going to cover, okay, with, say, a digital, or you can do it with scrapbook paper. It doesn't matter what it is, but I'm going to totally transform that one. But this one I'm keeping as it is because I like this. And I think, you know, with some nature theme things being tucked into that will be quite nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is stick this down. I mean, these, you could knock these up, like loads of them. Some book pages. So let's stick that down and washi tape on that bit because I haven't folded over there. Okay, this one's okay because we folded over. That, to be honest, is finished. Now you could put a little, you know, half circle there, which I might do just there on that one. Oops. Okay, and it's still protected because you've got your washi tape there. So that is going. Actually, you could stitch down there and have yeah, but then you wouldn't get a tuck down. Nope, I'll leave it as is. I'm just thinking you could have like a double pocket there, so you could have one there and then two coming out of here, which would look quite nice, wouldn't it? I'm just wondering. Yeah, but that means that will be stitched to that, and that will have to be a tag pocket, and it will be going around the wrong way, if you know what I mean. You can't pull a tag out because this is around the wrong way unless it's a floating pocket. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. Right, okay, let's fold that in half. Just give me a line. Okay. I just need a guide in the machine. So I'm going to stitch there. Okay, so I start here and stitch all the way down there, or you could glue that. I'm going to see how it works out. See, I've changed already. Okay, so I stitched around that, and that's worked really nice. What I would do, I think, in future is before I stitch that, I would put these two holes there. Okay, but yeah, and then you got your pocket there. If you want to do that as a floating pocket, if you wanted to stick it in, then you know you can. You don't need to do anything to the back. Right, so then I had this page that was actually on the top. It's from this book here, Wildflowers type thing. Okay, which is there. Okay, I'm very quite not modern, but it's not vintage. Okay, but this picture was on the front cover somewhere. Okay, so I just folded that in half, and then I backed it with some lined paper just to show you. Done it quickly, so I just can show you that could go in there. Yeah, and it's not from the same book, but that works quite nicely. It's quite nice if you stay with the same book. Actually, these might work nice with the Edith Holden, the ones with you know, the glossary, and then you put your pictures in. That would look quite nice because that's a sort of bit Edith Holden look-alike, isn't it? That one. So that could go there. Then this was, I think this was at the sort of like around the border or down the bottom of the page. So I thought these might make the tags. They could come out a bit further if it's a floating pocket. This one's already, I'm going to back it anyway. They could go there. Got a bit left there for something. So let's have a look. I'm just going to see how, yeah, I've got quite a bit of room there. But this was just cut off at the bottom. So it's what's left. So back those, a bit of card. I have some sort of thicker writing paper, which, okay, I found a bit. This is quite thick, so that'll be all right mounted on there. That'll be thick enough to go in there with just 2 layers. So I'll go this side because I quite like using that sometimes. Right, okay, we'll just stick these down. So I'll make them into tags. I'll just check the length when they're made up, because paper sometimes is hard to get in the pocket, if you know what I mean. It flips around, doesn't it? By the time that's inked up, that will look quite nice actually. Right, okay. So it doesn't go all the way down because this pocket's shallower. I forgot about that, but that's okay. You can, I'm just going to take a bit off because I don't mind them going over the page a bit. So I like them to stick out past the page if I can. So I just take off just a little bit. Yep, I think that's okay. Time they're made into tags. Yep. Okay. Right, got a gap on both sides of that. So we could put something there like a stamp or something like that. And ticket. I've got some stick-on tickets somewhere. Don't want anything too bulky because it's going, you know, only in a paper pocket. So okay, time I stitch around those, put a grommet in. Okay, they will be great. Let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. Right, I'll go and do that. Oh, sun, look at that. Yes. Smiley face today. We have sunshine, but guess what? I've got to shut it out. How sad is that? Oh, it's catching on my light. There we go. Only for about 10 minutes and then it goes around a bit. Okay, so that's that done. All right, that's little tags. And because this all coordinates, you know, because we've done it from that, totally different book page there, but all blends in. So you could do a load of these pockets up, and then when you know what journal you're doing, you know, you could coordinate whatever you got here. It might be nothing, you know, then you might want to cover it. So I'm doing the next one. I'm going to cover with a digital. So, and to go from there. And then if you want to decorate the back, you can. And let's say you can put some tags in there as well. We could use that actually. Might as well. It's there. It's hanging around. So rather than it being forgotten for a while, might as well use it on here. This is from one of the other projects that we've done. So centre of one of the specimen things that I cut out, might as well use that as well. Blends in nicely. It's quite big, that butterfly, but do you know what? It's here and I'm going to use it. So. There we go. All right, and then we can make a few more tags out of that if we wanted to. All right, but I'll leave it as is because I want to get on and do the one where I use a digital on this one. Okay, yeah, this is a bit boring looking, so first thing I'll do is stick this down. I mean, you don't have to coffee stain if you're covering it, but I still like it around the edges, so okay, right. So I need to cover that bit, well, all of it actually. Just gonna make it quite thick. I've got some thin paper, I'll use that. Right. There we go. Same envelope. And how different do they look? Yep. All right. So we've got all the pockets there. A nice pocket there. All right. So that's that one and that one. And I am going to do some more and just leave them without tags or anything, because then they can just go into what journal you're going to use, if you know what I mean. I'm just thinking about if I needed to cover them. Now, I don't really want to make them up, but I shall just sort of put them in with here, with these half done. Yeah. And then they're all there to be done, ready for when you do a journal. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and a very easy pocket, and it turns out really lovely. You know, I'm taken with the book page one because I think that looks really cool. So you go through your books and yeah, nice. Okay then, thanks very much and speak to you soon. Bye.